Time flies, and here we find ourselves already at the end of an impressive exchange about the current state of local self-government in Ukraine and in the world. Over the past 2 days, we discussed the basic preconditions of effective local self-government. Putting people into the center of the reform efforts, building trust and social capital, and creating functioning and inclusive institutions determines the success of decentralization. And as I said at the beginning, this reflection comes at the right time, with many Hromadas having only recently been created. The fundamental coordinates of local self-government are now being configured. Over the past 2 days, I've heard so many things which will inform my own work as I lead the You Lead with Europe program, and let me share a couple of my takeaways with you. In terms of financial resources, clearly we cannot hope to achieve much without them. First and foremost, it is important to remember what Minister Chernyshov said. Leadership of the Hromadas are managers. They must strive to get their local businesses to grow, for the creation of the new jobs, so that the taxes fill the budgets of own revenues for Hromadas and are used for provision of quality services to the citizens. Yet, we all know money is only well spent when strong institutions are in place. However, the institutions aren't just bodies of power. Institutions are also about dialogue between different levels of government and also among Hromadas. Institutions are about cooperation. But you can't build cooperation without trust. And I believe here the local self-government is the key in itself. As German Ambassador Anka Feldhusen said in our very first panel, decentralization process increases trust in public institutions as decision makers have the opportunity to keep their promises and are approachable for citizens to remind them of their promises. Also, it should be noted that several speakers emphasized how important it is to be transparent, for transparency is the key to win people's trust. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of you all, I should like to thank their excellencies, the ministers and ambassadors, heads of Hromadas, experts from Ukraine and abroad, and all the other speakers and panel members. Their presence has been invaluable and without any doubt has helped make the event a great success. We are also grateful to all those who have been involved in the organization of the event. While they are too numerous to name individually, prominent among them is the You Lead task force that has produced this event under the capable leadership of Ms. Mariana Semenishin, who deserves an extra note of thanks for all her ongoing leadership and stamina, as well as all members of You Lead staff and contractors who spent time and effort to implement this online conference through. We greatly appreciate the support we have received from our donors, the European Union, Germany, Sweden, Poland, Denmark, Estonia, and since December also Slovenia, who have been represented here with ambassadors from the European Union, Denmark, Germany, and Slovenia. It is very important that the views expressed here are aligned with the sector political approach of the European partners of Ukraine. And this exchange in the first panel has been insightful and a very important orientation. And finally, of course, we cannot fail to thank our political partner, the Ministry of Communities and Territories Development of Ukraine, for their excellent cooperation, as well as the attendance of Minister Oleksiy Chernyshov and Deputy Minister Vyacheslav Nechoda, whose contribution to decentralization and to our partnership we highly value. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said yesterday, we have seen very important progress in 2020, but new challenges lie ahead, and this new normal will keep on being very challenging, not only for Hromadas, but also for all of us who try to support them. Indeed, I have high hopes that in 1 year we will meet again to celebrate more progress and to discuss the next leg of our quest for strong local self-government in Ukraine. Until then, You Lead stands ready to support the Ukrainian government and Ukrainian Hromadas during these difficult times and challenging and great, exploring the opportunities to achieve results. One final point. The major takeaway, of course, concerns people. We often say that we take people at the center of all our efforts as we are strengthening competences and capacities. However, in reality, we do not focus on people, but on the fact that people meet each other and exchange, take initiative to develop something to improve their quality of life. And this is the essence of local self-government. I wish you all a good end of the year, happy and healthy holidays, and a good start into 2021.